Hi everyone, Ivana Taylor here, and I'm giving you a very interesting DIY daily tip today that actually comes from my friend and DIY marketing member, Jennifer Cox, over at nnep.com. Anyway, she and I both use Gmail. I actually have Google Apps, and she looked at my email and she says, "Oh my goodness, why is your email so empty?" And I looked at hers, and she had like 2,000 messages in hers, and I'm like, "Oh my God, if I had a very full email inbox, I absolutely get really distracted, and so I have a really hard time getting anything done that way. I actually keep my email inbox as empty as possible." And so, and then she looked at my screen and said, "Oh my goodness, look, you have all these very interesting things going on." So today I thought I'd give you a tour of my screen and show you how I manage projects right inside my inbox from Gmail. I want to direct your attention up here to the upper right-hand corner where you see that I have something called Reportive and Boomerang Cal. I also have something called Active Inbox. So I'm going to show you a couple things, and let's work in this upper right-hand corner area first. First thing I want to show you is Reportive. Most everything that I have here inside of my Gmail account, let me just be clear, comes straight from the Chrome web store. I'm a big Chrome fan. And I go through the web store, and when I'm like really bored while other people play solitaire, I actually cruise the web store and look for fun extensions that I can put on inside of my Chrome and my Gmail. So that's where a lot of this stuff comes from. So Reportive is really cool. You're going to see here on my inside of this particular email, you're going to see a couple things in action. The first, we're talking about Reportive here. I can see who the email comes from. I can see a picture of the person. I can see their Twitter stream. I can connect with them on all these different social media channels, and it tells me if we're connected or we're not connected. In this case, we're not connected. So I can connect with Brad here. I can see his Twitter stream. I just really get a sense of who he is. I can import him into my Nimble. So because Reportive actually connects with some other apps, and I can see whether he's signed up for my list, for example, and it says here he's not subscribed to any of my lists. I get a sense for his clout score, so I really get to know a lot about the person who's sending me email, and that saves me a lot of time. The other thing you see inside this email is something called Active Inbox. What Active Inbox does is it actually, if there are videos or anything that are in the email, I get to look at them right away, and I can take action from right inside that email, and that saves me a lot of time. I don't click in and out. And I guess I have Power Inbox. So Active Mail and Power Inbox is on. If it's off, it looks like that. If it's on, it gives me some more. It actually shows me this video, see? So there you have it. That's Reportive. The other cool app I have here is called Boomerang Cal, and I'm bemoaning the loss of Tungle.com. Tungle is on its way to close, and they're not going to be around anymore, and so I have to find another way to schedule meetings, and Boomerang Cal is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to try something here. What it allows me to do is create meetings from right inside an email. And I'm going to do that right here. As you can see, I can create an event, I can plan a group event. This is typically what you're trying to do when you're trying to get lots of people into a meeting together. Boomerang Cal makes it super easy. You put the title of the event, right? Who I want to bring. I can invite myself. I can suggest times. And all you do is just simply select the times you want to use. Right? It gives you these proposed times. You can even enter a location. Look at that. Right? It doesn't, you know, I can pick whichever Panera I want to meet at. I can preview and send right inside of an email. Okay? So that's just an easy way to schedule meetings. And over here on the left-hand side of my screen, I want to show you some pretty interesting things. I use something called a, you know, the Get Things Done system. So you get like, so here we have some emails, right? One of the things, and this Getting Things Done system, I can create task lists. I can schedule tasks, and I do that a variety of ways. One of the ways is that when you open an email, right here in Gmail, you have a more, and you can add it as a task. So here's a task that I can create that says, you know, here's the name of the email, and I'm just going to put in mobile. I can create an action. Whoops. Yo, I'm in the wrong list for one thing. Inbox, right? So I'm going to create a task. Whoops. All right, let's try again. More, add to tasks. There we go. Now it's in the right place. And I'm going to say, write review of mobile day. And I can schedule a due date for that. I can set it up for next week. And right back to my lists, and you can see that I've scheduled or actually I scheduled for December, but there you go. That's an example of how I put it on a task. I can have a project that I can add it to. I have certain projects that I can add emails to. I can call it an action. Here's some of my action emails. I can take this email. Let's open it up. And I can call it an action email, right? It's an email that requires an action. I just mark it as an action, and I can file it away. So the email is not in my in bin, but it is here. I can absolutely pull it up. Oh, action. I don't know where Brad went to. Brad! Okay. Awesome. Action. Active results. Action. And that is how I manage my inbox. I hope that helps you guys. It's just a few fun tools that you can find over at the Chrome Web Store to play with.